Well, we're in a big stadium, maybe not by international standards, but it is Lansdowne Road's Aviva Stadium. I'm with Teddy Goff, the Obama Digital Director, and big data, appropriate question, big data. What does big data mean, and did you use it at all during the election campaign?
Uh, sure. We were obsessed with data. Obviously, we were also very careful not to infringe on people's privacy and not to do things that people weren't going to like. But everything we did, both in the supporter side and in the undecided voter side, was informed by data. On the supporter side, we had the ability, especially thanks to the rise of social technology, because of email, because of things you're able to pay attention to on the web, to use the stuff that people were telling us to give them a better and better experience. And so, if you click on this email and not that, it's probably because you're a little more interested in this one than that one. And that allows us to say, well, going forward, we're going to give you more of this and less of that. And so we took very seriously the charge to serve our supporters with the best experience we could and read what they were telling us, by virtue of what they were clicking on and what they were responding to. When it came to undecided voters, now an undecided voter isn't necessarily coming to your website, they're not necessarily clicking on your emails, but we have a gigantic field operation, millions of volunteers literally going and knocking on their doors every single day. And, it's really a similar process except a bit more manual. If an undecided voter in Cleveland, Ohio says, the number one issue for me is veterans, then we want to make sure we get back to them about veterans. And we also want to use that knowledge to try to, infer broader patterns about, well, does it seem that, that veterans or people who care about veterans are a little more or less likely to support the president, and what does that mean for how we prioritize them and how we approach them. And so, you only have, on this campaign, 18 or 19 months to get your work done. You have a finite number of voter contacts you can make. You want to make sure that they're the most efficient ones they can be, that you're not contacting people who there's no chance they're going to vote for President Obama, that you're not contacting people who are definitely going to vote for President Obama. And so using that data wisely, so that you're not wasting your volunteer and your staff time is incredibly important.